Okay, so this was an exercise, but you can also use this kind of playing when you playing walking bass with chords. It's a duplet exercise, and duplets is when you play 2 hits on the chords against 3 quarter notes beats. I show it like this. If I count 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and the chords bum, bum, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So here it's 2 chords against 3. And when you do that against a 4/4 time signature like this, it will be kind of confusing, but that's a good confusing because you freely your chords in this exercise, and that's what you want to do when you play walking bass with chords. So you can take the chords whenever you want to take the chords. Before you go to the first exercise, I will tell you the chords is G7 and C7, alright? But I color it with G13, C9 and I have some chord substitution. But before you go there, you can start with this. Just play the root tone, 4 beat in a bar. It's 1 bar per chord. Just the root tone, so it will be G 4 times and C 4 times. And then you play these duplets with the full chord against that. It will sound like this. After 6 measures, it will go from the beginning again. So this was 6 measures, and when you play the chords, play them short. Because it will be an effect with short chord tones against the bass line, and you play the bass line as long as possible. You hear? It's a good exercise to mute the strings with your left hand and hold the bass line at the same time. It's kind of much to think of here, but have patience and take it slow in the beginning and build it up one thing at a time. Next thing is to hit the strings on the 2/4 beat here. So it will sound like this. Like that. When you do that, sometimes you play the chords in the first bar here. Here, on the 4th beat in this bar, you hit the strings and play the strings at the same time. So, and you do that, just so you get the hit at the same time you play the chord. That's a thing to practice as well. When you master this, you can go further and play the bass line that's like this. It goes like this in 6 measures. I play the chords in duplets at the same time I played that bass line. So that will sound like this. So that's what you will come to when going through these exercises, but it's one more thing. I didn't hit the strings here. That's the next thing. So play first with not hitting the strings. And so on. Because if you take one thing at a time, it will be better for your brain to take it inside, so to say. So you master that, and then it's the next thing to hit the strings, alright? And this will sound like this. So, this is where you will come when you have practiced in this order, and I really recommend to practice this in the order to just to play the bass, the roots in the chords, and then go further as I show in this lesson. And then you can play it several times, these 6 measures. You go round and round. I will say it will be confusing before you have it in your brain and in your body and in your fingers, of course. So thank you for listening and watching this video, and hope it's useful for you. I have more lessons in the walking bass with chords series. I have the rhythm, and I show the bass lines, and I show the chords, and I have a starter if you're not used at all. And I also have this, I play through a jazz blues, and I play through a standard, and you can watch all of them. You will learn the walking bass with chords on the guitar with these lessons, and I promise also that you will have great fun with it, because it's a good way to comp, and it's a little bit more than you just play the chords like this. You play the bass line and the chords, and you do it interesting to listen to when you're comping. And it's not just in jazz, you can play it in other styles as well. Hope to see you again, and have a great time, and see you.